Big up people, big up people. Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening. Wherever you are around the world, and I hope we are all good. I hope we're all full up off the full Irish. I'm just still laughing off that video that I saw just at the end. Let me apologize to Shane. Obviously, I wanted to pop into the stream a lot earlier, but you know what my morning routine's like, everyone. You know what I mean? Well, he does anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Marty Poppins. We've got to get up. We've got to make sure the washing up's done, this, that, and the other, you know, before the ball and the chain starts getting mad. And it's the anniversary of her twin brother's death as well. So obviously they're off to the cemetery with the auntie and everything else that had happened recently. It's been a bit mad, but we're here, we move. You know what I mean? Mumsy's health's been a bit up and down. Been a long time. I don't even know the words. It's 50-50 is what I'm saying. So we're rolling with the punches. We are rolling with the punches. I'm being informed that if I am going to need to go down to the old Deers, it's not going to be until like midweek or later in the week. So we're good. We're good for the next couple of days anyway, which I wanted to make sure of because me and Shane have got clean through one-on-one tomorrow. So that should be good. You know what I mean? And I've got a couple of under the lenses coming up as well, which I need to schedule in. So let me big up Chinks. Finally, finally, we're getting the under the lens done. Obviously, it was my fault why we had to cancel before, because of obviously losing my missus's auntie. So big him up. Thank you for understanding, my bro. And let me big up Ola as well. The fight week, is it the fight show daily or fight week? I'm sorry. I know he's obviously he does MMA and stuff. He's gonna come on. You might have seen him on panels with Lee and Northside and everyone else. So we got that coming up as well. So watch out for that, people. But how are we all doing today? I hope we are well. I hope we are well. Now, obviously, I've got in the title Gyokeres drama. Why, you might ask? Because I just watched another video from Fabrizio. Excuse me, frog in the throat today. Another video from Fabrizio, people, and he's saying that the delegation rolled into town. You know, we're in talks with Sport in Lisbon. Gyokeres has gone on strike, which obviously I think is I don't know. Obviously, because I want him to come to Arsenal, I see it as an endearing move. You know what I mean? Because I want him to come to my club because I've wanted him for so long. I see it like an endearing move. Like, oh, you know what I mean? I've heard all the stories. He's breaking up with his missus. You know, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's going on strike. Someone was trying to say, I heard he's in London. He's not in London. I think he's in Sweden at the moment. And he is doing the most. And obviously Shane brought up a good point, because while I couldn't physically be in the chat, I did have it on my phone for a little bit when I was first doing my washing up. And what did he say? He was talking about the attitude of Gyokeres. Like if he could do that there, then maybe he could do that at Arsenal. And he's very right. That's an angle that I never thought of. This is why I like to always listen to my people, them. Do you know what I mean? BBK, Shane, everyone, like, you know what I mean, who I fuck with. Well, you know what I'm saying? And hear their point of view. That's an angle I never thought of. Listen, I made a video about Gyokeres yesterday based off of the fact that both tier ones, Fabrizio and Ornstein, were on the same page. Like the whole internet was on the same page. Now, nothing much has changed today, except that Sporting are obviously just trying to get the most money that they can, which is fine, which is understandable. Do you know what I'm saying? What I hope Arsenal don't do is their usual Klarna tactics. That's what I hope they don't do. Yeah, please don't do that. You know what I mean? Even if we have to pay them 70 million euros with 10 million euros add-ons, it's still much cheaper than what we pay for Sesko. Like, can we just for once stop doing Klarna? Stop being like Scrooge, Steptoe and Son. Just roll in there with your fucking Hermes belt and your checkbook and just pay the money. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. We're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. But like I said, he was saying, look, I'm not trying to make any false, because, and this is why I believed it as well. And it's not like I don't believe it now. I'm just saying that I thought we'd get a bomber today, to be fair. And they still haven't met on the, but it's club to club now though. You see, like with the noni eggy bread, that's not club to club as we speak. It might be soon, it might be very soon, but right now it's not club to club. Personal terms have been agreed though. It's scary. And the same people that's reporting the Maduegi bread are the same people that's reporting Gyokeres. So you can't just brush it aside. And let's be honest, Arsenal fans, why would you brush it aside? If you're an Arsenal fan with any, you know, any brain cells and it ain't just mashed potato between your ears, when we get linked to Chelsea players, you're going to take that very seriously. That's what you are going to do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to take that very, very seriously. If you know what I'm saying, because the history shows that we're Arsenal. Big up Tone, big up Hammers Football TV. I was on there yesterday for my debut the first time. Big up Fuzzy, big up James who jumped on. Jez, absolute legend. First time, well, is it? I don't think it's the first time I've been on screen with him, but I think it was just a bit of a different setting. Like it wasn't so packed. Everyone kind of got to say what they wanted to say. Decent show, man. Make sure you go and check that out yesterday. The Sunday night takeaway, Hammers Football TV. Let me congratulate them for getting to 1K as well. Let's just give them the clap. Big up the Latvian Gona. Hope you're well today, bro. Big up views, like and subscribe, man. Yeah, he messaged me, man. You going live today? Like, yeah, I was just behind everything. Where my son obviously has got ADHD. We're going through the motions of trying to get him into a specific school that deals with that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just like there's always something going on, people. Always something going on. Big up us. I didn't even read your comment, but big up Zero. Hope you're well today, bro. Diaz off to Bayern / Barca for 85 million. Liverpool bid for Rodrigo imminent. Now, I did want to talk about that as well, because up until like yesterday, or even today, actually, even today, because I went on Sky Sports, and when you like I said, when you start seeing it on Sky Sports, it don't mean that it's automatically true or that everything's going to go through, but you have to take it a lot more seriously. Yeah, a lot more seriously. When you go on Sky Sports today, there's a lot of Arsenal news, bro. There's a lot of Arsenal news. Obviously, they're talking about the Zubomendi thing, but we know that. You know what I mean? They're on Sky Sports, they're talking about the Gyokeres thing. And obviously, if you guys don't believe me, I'll give you a quick share. You know what I mean? Quick share, people. Yeah, you can see Gyokeres down there. What will Arsenal have to pay to get Gyokeres? This is where it gets confusing. So obviously Sporting are trying to drag it because they want more money. Whatever money they want is going to be cheaper than Sesko. So this better not just fold. Otherwise, I'm going to be very pissed off. I thought it was quite funny seeing rival fans making videos. Most of them were, you know what I'm saying, honest. You know what I mean? Because if this guy was coming to your club, you know what I mean? And when Gyokeres was linked with Man United, let's be honest, United fans were gassed. So you can't try and switch it around now, talking about the way he plays and is he going to do well in the Prem. You weren't saying that when he was linked with your club. But there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 stories for Arsenal so far. Gyokeres given deadline by Sporting over a return. Arsenal complete Zubomendi. You know what I mean? Arsenal in advanced talks with Gyokeres. Now, I weren't seeing that on Sky before. So when I say, you get me, that's the only reason I made a video, the only reason I'm talking about it with any kind of belief, because we weren't seeing this before. It was just unknown accounts, and even some known accounts on X, just putting up stuff for the sake of it. And then Fabrizio or Ornstein or someone would always come out and just poo-poo it and say, nah, mate, that's not true. From what I've heard, that, you know, they ain't started no talks. Let me just big up Shane for the raid as well. Big up Kwaja. Obviously, always appreciate it, my bro. 100 likes on his stream. Amazing. In the words, you get me? Not even in the in the words of Jesse Peterson, bro. Amazing. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. I need to get a clip so you know who I'm talking about. Big up Kwaja though. He's bigging up Latvian Guna. Dappin's going around. Big up Zero. We love to see it. Bigging up views. AFC North London. Shane Raid. Hope you guys are good, man. Leave the AI alone. You know what I mean? The AI is dangerous, bro. You want to know something? That was joke. You know what I'm saying? That was joke. Yeah, goosebumps, guys. It's more like hives. But with Gyokeres, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to not let the dopamine turn me into a madman. I'm trying. I'm trying to stop doing this like for the whole day. I'm trying. You get me? Obviously, once it gets confirmed, though, you know what I mean. And there's good points. There's good points because obviously Shane said it. You know what I mean? Big up Berta, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Big up Berta. He is the sporting director. Just like when we sign NordVPN or we sign, you know, Chelsea's trash again, you know, or Zubamendi, it's my man in the picture, innit? It's you in the picture. So at the end of the day, just like, you know, if the team wins, Arteta gets all the credit. When the team lose, he should get the criticism as well, but he don't. But anyway, I digress. Bert is the sporting director. So yes, big up. However, and I ain't trying to rain on no one's parade. I just want you guys to know what time it is. Thank God for RB Leipzig's greed. Thank God that RB Leipzig are greedy motherfuckers. Yeah. Thank God. Because if they weren't, I've got every faith that none of us would have been doing this summer. So as much as I can give Bert credit, at the same time, I ain't stupid, bro. I'm looking at RB Leipzig and I'm saying, thank God that you are greedy gits. Thank God. I've been praying, making dua, whatever you want to say. I'm not even religious. I was praying to the football gods. Please let RB Leipzig get too greedy. Please let you know this release clause that I don't care about, but I was seeing how upset the top gooners were getting by it. So I just been like praying, please, to the football gods. You know what I mean? Make Berta's advice land. Make Berta grow a backbone. I don't want to hear about giving him rope to hang himself. I don't care about none of that stuff. Do you understand? Like, please, 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 please. And then in the end, because I kept seeing the Sesko stuff had legs, it's just like, you know what? Let RB Leipzig get pound signs in their eyes. Let them get too greedy. Let them do like a David Levy or something. Just please, footballing gods, if you're out there, we got man twerking for us. Please. And lo and behold, people, it looks like I might have been answered. It looks like we might have been answered, people. So I'm going to try and remain happy. But Arsenal, doing what Arsenal do, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. They're trying to put Madu Eggy bread in Gyokeres' back pocket. Bro, we see his legs dangling. We see him there. Those Bambi legs. We see that. So many Arsenal fans like just coping, trying to talk it up. If we get Maduegi or Maduegi bread, fucking, you know, Whoopi Goldberg, Clarence, then we ain't getting Rodrigo. And a lot of and now this is what I'm trying to say. I never like fully thought we're getting Rodrigo, not for 1 minute, but I thought there is a sliver, there's a small chance if we find our big boy pants and if we actually put them on and rock up to Real Madrid with great British pounds, then maybe we can shake the tree and see what drops out. But then today, I've been on Sky, they are talking about Rodrigo because maybe he's come back from the Club World Cup and made it known. I'm on the bench. I'm not happy with this. But now I'm hearing about PSG. Now I'm hearing about Man City. You understand, Arsenal fans? So this is what happens when you don't try and strike when the iron's hot. Because they're like, oh, he's at the Club World Cup. They're talking. Bruv, go in with that 80 million. Go in with that 75.5 million great British pounds. And go and put that on the table. You don't need to talk now. Because Real Madrid need peas. Real Madrid need money. Arsenal need a left winger. Someone that you don't want to play. And when you do play him, you're dishing him out on the right. Put the money on the table and see where I'm going. But no. And all these little mugs as well, like Canton and Semi-Face and any other of these prats, Money Penny, that want to try and gloat and say, we told you was get. You lot never told us nothing. All you told us was what you thought the club wanted to hear. When we were getting Sesko, oh, the Slovenian kangaroo can jump 6 feet in the air with a top speed of who gives a fuck. Do you understand what I'm saying? With a middle name with release clause. Do you know what I mean? And greedy ownership. The Slovenian kangaroo is a very, very rare type. What the fuck? Get out of here, Bavid. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't care. Thank God, the footballing gods, that is. Thank the gods that RB Leipzig are greedy motherfuckers. And they thought they could do Klarna FC with the original Klarna FC. Like, come on, bro. You can't do that. Thank God. Let's hope Berta, someone has a bit of competence now. You're finding yourself talking to the Lisbon Dons with Gyokeres twerking, doing the most. Just pay them the money. And then we need to go and get Eze, because I don't, like I said, if Man City and PSG is involved. Now with PSG, I don't know, because obviously they've got Doué, they've got Kvaratskhelia, you know, they swapped the wings. So, you know, I don't know what they would do over there. Would you, I mean, how do you guys think he'd do at PSG? Would he even get game time? You know what I'm saying? It might be the same thing as Real Madrid. Man City, that's a different kettle of fish altogether. Now they've got plenty of wingers over there as well. However, if you've got someone like Rodrigo and he hits the ground running, which you would expect of him, then he pretty much sews up their left side. And if they're in for him and we're in for him, they're not going to come with Klarna FC, you know, slide in a note under the door, you know, yes, no, and maybe. They ain't going to do that shit. They're going to slide a check under the door and it's going to be blank, you know, like that, because that's how they move. It's going to be blank and they're going to say 10 minutes, big man. We're sliding a little crush note through under the door with yes, no, and maybe. Take your time, you know, like that. Man City's just putting a blank check through the door. You got 10 minutes, brother. Guarantee this guy's going to be out in 10 minutes. Let me try and get into a little bit of the chat because I'm always getting cussed out. Obviously, I was on with Tone yesterday. He was having the same thing. So it's not just a views issue. Shane, I think, you know what I mean, struggles with it. When you're getting loads of comments come through, it's not just a views issue. So I'm glad. But big up Shane for the raid, like I said, each and every time. Big up Mr. Waffle. Glad you're in it today, bro. Big yourself up. Hope you are well today. I don't always see you over here. I did subscribe to you, didn't I? I think I did anyway. Let me have a look if I can find you in here. Big up Binks, I see you. Yuvraj in the building. Vanta. I am going to try and get through this. And look, because I'm not at the start, I'll get you. If I ain't got you, I will get you. Yeah? If I ain't got you, I will get you. Big up Mr. Waffle, man. Big up Vanta Silva. Eyes. Yeah, man. Eyes, bro. Hopefully. Oh, you saying eyes for the raid or you saying eyes for Gyokeres? Eyes for Gyokeres. Eyes for Eze. But Madueke bread, I beg leave that alone. Like I said, you know, I was asked on Tony's because obviously West Ham, other clubs are looking at him a little bit differently. They're trying to say, take your hate away, take the rivalry away, which you can't even call a rivalry anymore. I feel like we are Chelsea's sister club. We're their little bros because we're not going in for Caicedo, for Lavia. We're not putting in 80 million cheeky bid for Cole Palmer. We're just taking away their rubbish. We are the repo men and it's disgusting. Yeah. But they asked me, how would Madueke make sense to come to Arsenal? Because I've heard Arsenal, I've even heard United fans saying if they get Eze and Gyokeres and then they get Madueke, it ain't even a big deal. It is a big deal because we're going to end up paying 40 to 50 million for him. That's a big deal in any multiverse. Yeah, there's no way Madueke would be on my list again. I say it about all these players. Kepa, Norgard, Zubimendi weren't even on my list going into the, you know what I mean? I weren't thinking of a DM like that. Obviously, I didn't know the full extent of Voldemort. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but cool, Zubimendi, Gyokeres, and Gyokeres still ain't even done. So, there's one piece of gold dust in there. Zubimendi might be gold dust. We don't know yet. It's 50-50. But there's potential there. Big up Rabona each and every time. Big up Shane for the raid. Big up views in the chat. Big up you. Thank you for being in there, miss. I hope you are well today. Mr. Battered, welcome on in, my bro. Slap up the likes. That Mr. Waffle production. Yeah, it was. It's great, bruv. AI, bro. I told you we was AI. But AI is dangerous, bruv. I'm telling you. But big up, man. That was sick. That was sick. Big up Mr. Waffle. each and every time. Like I keep saying, man, obviously I'm not trying to steal Shane's director, but you got any little bit, send it through. I do a little bit of, I try and mash it up myself, man. But big up, man. Big up Mr. Battered. Big up Quasia again. Big on that Rabona. Big on that AFC. We love to see it. Community settings. Van R, hit the like. Simple click. That's it, man. Obviously, Shane got 100. I don't think we're going to get to there today. But if we can get to 40 likes, I would be over the moon. Quasia, my guy. Big up Rabona. It's Madrid you support, isn't it? It's Madrid, yeah, man. Big up, yes, my guy. Big up, big up, big up. Big up Van R, Mr. Waffle. Yeah, is laughing at Mr. Battered. Big up, man. Big up you guys. Van R saying round 2, let's go. Big up, man. Yeah, kind of. You know what I mean? He's saying, come on, G. Big up, man. Big up everyone in the building. Good evening. I hope everyone's doing well, man. Here's the legend. Big him up. Big up the legend on the screen. Legends in the chat. There you go, man. There's another legend there. Big up for the raid, my bro. Appreciate that. Big up Dre. Saying big up views. The chat. Fire. If Arteta is as great as these top gooners claim and wants to secure his 15 million a year salary, he needs to coach this season like the rent is due. I agree, bro. And now, as soon as we get Gyokeres, and we ain't even got him through the door yet, but we are advanced. We're probably the most advanced that anyone's been, right? But now it's all the Gyokeres talk. Big up, what's his name? Flex. That's why he's a United fan. He's doing his own channel now, and he's doing quite well, actually. Of course, he would. You know, the video I watched last night, he's like, oh, Arsenal making moves. What's United doing? God's sake, God's sake. And now today, Arsenal ain't got no excuses. We must win the league. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at this point in time, what's changed? Other than Zubimendi, which is an unknown, but I'm not gonna shit on him. Like decent players, look very good for Spain. Hasn't looked as good for his club, but I haven't watched him a million times for his club, so I can't. You know what I mean? I can't go all the way in on that. But at the moment, my point is what I'm trying to say is that at this point in time, we can't with chess tell you that he's better than Voldemort. We can't say that. So it's an unknown. So the only one that we can really have any expectations of, like someone coming in to really change things up, or we can kind of hope that's going to help our attack, is Gyokeres if he comes through. At this point in time, if we get Eze, different matter. If we get, I don't know if you want to mention his name, from Madrid, then it's a whole different matter. Yeah, but if we get Madaduki, bruv, then I don't know what's going on. And Arteta might play him on the left. And now it's looking a bit crazy. It's not looking so competent. I think Ethan Wanyeri will probably get more numbers if he's played regular than Madueke. Let's be honest. I'm not happy with that situation either. That contract needs to be wrapped up ASAP. But at the same time, big up Ethan's representation. I was saying it on Tony's yesterday. If you can't guarantee the lad game time, then he's got to look after himself. Because we know what Mikel Bin Laden's on. He's trying to turn everyone into sporks. Oh, there's a little bit of sharpness. I'll dull that down. Do you know what I'm saying? Shane is here. Yeah, the legend came through, man. Big up, man. Appreciate the raid as well. Big up DG2. Big up views in the chat. Big up, man. 12 likes. Come on, guys. 38 of you in the building. Let's up that. Share the live out if you can as well. It always helps man out. Definitely appreciate that. And definitely appreciate the regulars, man. The community doing community things. Big up Dre. I want to know our expectations for next season. If we don't win anything again, it won't matter who we added or sold. Of course, the expectation is to win something. Now, a lot of top gooners, even not top gooners, even bottom gooners, everyone's saying they want to make, you got to win the league now. So not even a cup is going to do it. I was saying the cup last season, one cup alone, I don't think it's going to do it. Don't get me wrong. If that happens, the dopamine might hit a bit differently. Who knows? Like, get us to that situation. Do you know what I'm saying? How about you get us there first? Yeah, if you get us there, then, you know what I mean? It's questions that we're going to have to ask ourselves. But as of now, no one's expecting us to win nothing. You know, if we get Gyokeres in, like I was saying, Flex is now, you know, the expectations are a bit different. I'm not going to say Gyokeres can win us the league on his own, but he's not on his own. We got Zubimendi. Okay. He's a 6. Do you know what I'm saying? Them two going to win us the league on their own? No. We need competence on the left, someone to chip in with goals. We need competence from the midfield. We need Odegaard to step up and be a captain. Otherwise, what are you doing here, bro? There ain't going to be no excuses about a striker. And if he's got someone on the left, then you're going to have runners on the left, on the right, and down the middle. You probably even have Rice making runs as well. Big up Monts. How many times on this channel have I been saying that Arsenal need to go back to a double pivot? Now, seeing Monts, other people as well thinking that Arsenal will go back to a double pivot because of Rice and Zubimendi. So if that does happen, it actually fills me with a little bit of confidence. I ain't going to lie. It fills me with a bit of confidence. Do you know what I'm saying? That we might be a little bit more better next season. Not to say that we're going to win or any of that. But like I said, if we can get this deal done, we confirm the Gyokeres deal, we get Eze done. And then if we can't get Rodrigo, cool. Don't get Eggy Bread. Go and get me Semenyo. Go and get me someone else. Liao, Lookman. Oh, they're going to cost too much money. Lookman's 47 million. That's not too much money. Do you see what I'm saying? I'd rather just go and take a risk on someone else than taking Chelsea's rejects, because they're taking a risk on Gittins. They're taking a risk on who's the other one they got? Pedro, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? They're taking a risk with Liam Delap. So I'd rather go and take a risk with a new player than taking a player that failed at another Premier League team, and not a small team either. Do you know what I mean? So that's my thoughts on it, man. And it scares me. It's one step forward, 2 steps back. Gyokeres, yes, we've been dying out for that. But look how you're trying to sweeten up the whole deal because you're interested in getting Madueke. Who in their right mind said, let's go and get Madueke? That is bonkers. And that's going to fuck up our money. For Eze, for Rodrigo, go and get me Lookman. I'd much rather that. I promise you. I'd rather you start Ethan on the left. Fuck it. He's got a left foot. Don't cut in and try and score. Just wrap it, cross it. You know. So our expectations for next season, bro, for me, for Arteta to stay, you got to win one of the big ones, or you got to do me a cup double, bro. Bare minimum. Bare minimum, because the money that we're going to spend, obviously players are going as well, but a lot of our players, again, leaving for free. I don't think we've got any money for Jorginho. Obviously, no money for he who can't be named. No money for Kieran Tierney. Obviously, Neto was alone anyway, but we managed to get their wages off the books. That's a positive. But that's it. You know what I mean? So, Quadra's bigging up DG2. Big up, man. Big up Mr. Battered. Only modest views. Yeah, we got a t-shirt on as well. You know what I mean? But hit that QR code. It might get crazy. Something strange for a bit of change. Do you know what I mean? I'm only joking, guys. Am I? You never know. Big up Wahaha. Hope you're well today, miss. Good day to you. Hope you are good. Everyone smashed the like. Literally, look. Everyone smashed the likes. I don't know what I'm going for the link today. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, like I said, I've got quite a few big things on. I've got I think 7 p.m. I should be on with Rashid, Arsenal Revolution TV. So watch out for that. I've got to do some scheduling of some lives, a couple of thumbnails. I've got shit to do around the house. I've got to go over to my son's secondary school and pick up some work. So yeah, I got some things doing. So I don't know how long this is going to be today. But definitely get what you want to chat about in the comments, and I'm going to try and get to the bottom of them today. I am going to fucking try it, mate. I'll tell you that. But big up everyone. Before we do that, though, because it's people like this, yeah, that are now going to start feeling vindicated, right? But because when did we hear the news? We heard the news on the 6th of July. The transfer window opened in June. We've been waiting for a striker years. We've been waiting for gold dust from last summer, from the summer before that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but these guys are now, because remember, these are the same people that were talking down Gyokeres, yeah? Portuguese tax, he don't suit the way we play, he don't score headers. No one asked you to say all of that. If we ain't getting a player, or Arsenal want to pivot to another player that they like, why do you need to talk down the player that the fans want, or the player that we was interested before? It just makes no sense. So fucking stupid, bruv. But little snobs like this dickhead, they're gonna feel vindicated now because, you know, of the whole Gyokeres news. Why are they not talking? Why can they not see that Leipzig wanted too much money? That's the only reason that we're getting Gyokeres. Absolute spastics. But guys like this, have we got the burger yet?
Arsenal fans try not to lose their head over a very sensible signing challenge. Impossible. I'm seeing people kick off about this Norgard offer. Offer for Norgard before a striker and a winger. The order that we sign players in does not matter as long as the signings get made. And so whilst, yes, the striker is very, very important, we can't just ignore the other business that we need to do that may be easier and faster to get done. And Norgard is coming in to replace Jorginho, by the way. This is just a gap that needs filling. It's a cheap option to do it. And the way people are acting about it, it's like, imagine you're really hungry, right? And so you go to a restaurant, you order a burger, right? That burger is the striker. But you know, you also need a drink to go with it, to wash it down, to complement it. It's not as important as the burger that's going to really satisfy your hunger, but you need the drink, so you order that too. That's Norgard. The waitress brings out the drink first, because that's easier to make, right? It's faster, you can get it done more quickly, so they bring that out. And instead of just being happy with your drink, knowing that the burger's coming, oh, you get angry. Oh, where's my burger? Where is my burger? I don't want my drink. Give me my burger.
This fucking spastic, bro. These are the people that's gonna feel vindicated. I keep saying that word, didn't it? And I've had people that message me. I'm so sorry, guys. I've had people that message me privately saying, "Can you stop saying that? Because it's offensive." I'm so listen. Like I keep telling you, my son's got ADHD. Like I'm pretty sure my bloody daughter's got it. Views, your camera is moving kind of mad. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Is it flashing? Is the internet not good? Let me know, my guy. Obviously, I'm just trying to find my place again in the bloody chat, because every time I play a video, that's the chat done for. Yeah, but it's guys like that are now gonna feel vindicated. They're gonna feel like you know, I told you, you know, the burger's coming. You know, it's easier to make the drink. I told you guys about the burger. I told you guys. Let alone we've been waiting for a whole year we've been waiting years since Aubameyang left for this burger, by the way. Do you know what I'm saying? So the one time, because you know what they say, a broken clock is always right twice a day, yeah? So whenever something happens like that, because remember they was all talking up Sesko. That's what they were doing. They were talking up Sesko and they were talking down Gyokeres. That's what they were doing. And now that we're linked with Gyokeres, it's didn't we tell you it was going to come? No, you didn't. What you were doing is you was wasting your time giving us reasons why we should cope with Sesko. That's what you was doing. And now I'm hearing about apologies, and bro, no one's gonna get. Where was everyone with their apologies when I was right for most of all last season? Not even most, most of it, all of it, near enough. A couple of games here and there, and people are thinking that they're gonna get apologies for that, like we actually won anything. Like this is the problem. You guys are always looking for validation. All you want to be Illuminati guys. All you want to be Illuminati dons. Just agreeing with everything that happens, and that's how you want to. That's how you get on the Christmas card list. That's how you start your journey with the Arsenal suck-ups. Do you know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing, guys. Big up Vigilante. I hope you're doing well, my bro. Big yourself up. Get your link for your channels in the chat as well, my bro. Make sure you do that. And of course, mods, any other content creators that are in their community settings, you know what we do. Get the links in there. Let's everyone support everyone. Clean-hearted business around here. Big up Vanta, Godspeed views, man. Blessings to your family. Thank you ever so much, my bro. It has been difficult. Mumsy's the only parent left now, so when she calls, when she puts up the bat signal, I have to answer. Do you get me? So it does mess around a little bit with YouTube, and I do apologize, guys. I always try and be honest with you lot, and I try and be as consistent as I can. Big up Dre. He said, I will tell you what is my expectations for this upcoming season. Arteta gets sacked, and there is a good enough squad for the next manager to come in and instill a true winning mentality. I'm with you as well. I would have gave you the clap, but sometimes it takes too long, bro. So I'm with you as well, bro. We need to start buying players for Arsenal now. because Shane said it, and I think he's right. You know what I mean? Gyokeres will come in, and don't be surprised if he ain't sitting on the bench like for the first game. Look, you're talking about that flash. I don't know what this is what happens. I think it's my camera and my laptop, because it don't happen as much on StreamYard, but it does happen there. It happens a lot on Streamlabs. I've had to pay for this again because StreamYard, they unblocked my card, but it's like, again, they're not taking one payment. They're trying to take 2 and 3. I don't know what it is with these people, bro. I don't know what it is with these people. But anyway, yeah, I agree with you, my bro. We need to buy buy players for the club and not for Arteta. You know, Man United fans, you know, talking yesterday like, oh, I still think Sesko would have suited the system better and all this kind of, bro. You weren't saying that, or you're only saying that because you're vexed that you're not getting Gyokeres. When he was linked with United, you guys were going mad. So stop being hypocrites, man. Do you know what I mean? Like when Liverpool signed Wirtz, I wasn't trying to talk it down. I was congratulating them for doing big business. As Mont says, you're in the big business club. You know, you're doing big business. Yeah? As I was congratulating them, I was telling everyone standards. I was telling everyone big boy pants. You know what I mean? So I don't understand when fans do that, but it's cool because when they start doing it, when they start trying to talk it down and no, we're not scared, and that's when you know that you're doing something right. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, once again, big up RB Leipzig. Big up you greedy motherfuckers over there. Big up, because if it weren't for you, Sesko would be walking through the door, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Kwaja, big up Vigilante, yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up. Bless up your missus and fat, big up, man. Big up, Mr. Battered. I appreciate that, my bro. Always something, bro. Always something. Always something going on. Big up DG2. Kwaja, big up. Suj in the building. Big up Views, man. Thank you for passing through, my bro. Thank you for being over here. I will go through the chat at some point and try and make sure that I'm subbing to everyone who subbed. So if you're in the channel right now, if you're in the chat and you've subbed to me and I ain't subbed back yet, just put subbed and I'll get you back. Like I said, your favorite YouTuber ain't doing that. You know what I mean? So just know it's community settings all the way over here, man. Big up Kwaja saying Suj, my guy. Kwaja, my guy. Suj for Mr. Battered. Big up, man. Big up Vanta. Ola is a legend. Proper funny brother. Yeah, man. We've been on a couple of streams together. Not much screen time. And I would have had him sorted out earlier to come on the channel, but obviously things have been a bit up and down. So I think Ola is Wednesday. Ola's going to be at the intervention time though, because he's doing other shows later in the evening. So the intervention will probably do straight after Ola. So come and do the Under the Lens. Come and have your questions for him. Come and show me some support. My viewers forever. Come and show me all the love in the world, and come and show Ola some love. That's Wednesday at 1 p.m. And then we're doing Chinks Phase Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then we're going to be doing Clean Through. I believe it's 8:30 this week. So keep your eyes out, man. Plenty of stuff coming up for you good people. Suj is bigging up Mr. Battered. Kwaja's bigging up Binks. Yes, Binks is in the building. Hope you are well today, Binks. Yeah, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, Vanta saying chat. Salute, Mr. Battered. Dappings are going round, so I'll just go past those so we can skip. Latvian Goon is saying AO pause. Well, because Uncle is always too late for the chat, I don't know what the pause is about, so you're going to have to remind me, and then I can deem it pause worthy. We got DG2, respect to Gyokeres. He's given up his wages to get the transfer done. Arsenal need to match the same, and this is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, Shane made a great point. It's a whole new angle, isn't it? Like he's kicking up stink to come to Arsenal. He's striking. You know, imagine if he can do that to them, he can do that to us. And I get it, but at the same time, imagine if you are him, because you got to remember we need the striker in January. I heard that there was talks last January or the January before last, because we are 7 months into the new year. So you know, the January of that season when we done nothing, he decided, because he gave his word that I'm not going to leave. I'll fulfill my year. You know, we had this agreement in place, and it was all good about a week ago. Like it was all good, yeah. And then now you change. If anyone knows about Jagged Edge, yeah, now you've changed, bro. Yeah, now what? My numbers are doing better. You're starting to act different. You know, like one of those ones, like. Now you've changed. now obviously Sporting, if this director never had no agreement, but you must have known about it, bruv. Yeah, but you know that he's going. You want to get some money. I hear it. I hear it. I got no complaints with that. That's why I'm saying, you know, Arsenal, if Gyokeres is for Arsenal about pivot, if Sesko's for Arsenal about go to Osherman, he's for Arsenal about pivot, Latauro, fucking Watkins, whoever next, Ekatike, whatever, pivot. Don't spend the whole summer chasing one guy. But this guy is doing the most for us. Fabrizio saying all the time, he's saying he only wants Arsenal. So yes, DG, we need to match that energy. Stop for Arsenal about, get the deal done. Yeah, pre-season training has started for most clubs. Not every player is back. Certain players looking for moves, they're not going to be back. Other players on holiday or getting extended time, things like that. So yeah, man, I totally agree. DG, absolutely, my bro. You get it? Like we need to match that energy 100%. Binks, big up yourself today, man. Big up Quadra, Mr. Battered, in and out today around work and chores. I get it. I get it. Thank you ever so much, man. All the people that have me on in the background while they're at work or attending their day, the real VIPs. Let me not just clap, and let me give you the actual clap. My viewers forever. Yeah, big yourself up, man. Definitely appreciate it. It means the world, man. Quadra saying, cool, my guy. Vigilante, what's your channel again? I thought I was subscribed to, but right, you see what I'm saying? Community settings, Vigilante, get your link in there. I think he's got two. There's a gaming one, or they both might be gaming, or there's one sport. No, Vigilante Talk Sports, I think, and one's gaming. So put your links in there, bro. Put your links in there. Anyone else got a channel, or you know what I mean, want to promote their channel? Like I said, put your links in there. I've given permission. You know what I mean? Big up Vanta, no Klarna needed. Just give him Fabio Vieira as part of the deal, bro. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. You know what I mean? And what is this now? I'll be getting fines for that if I was on Lee's. Okay, okay. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Just give me 1 second, my daughter. My apologies, people. My apologies. My daughter's not well as well. Do you know what I mean? So my apologies, people. Like I said, people are here, and I'm the only parent, and it's trying to fucking deal with those two bloody, I don't even know, bro. Kevin and Perry. Do you know what I mean? Kevin and Perry. Yeah, but big up Vanta, man. Let me try and get back on track. Couple of people have obviously popped out. I hear it. I hear it. Binks live settings, all good. Glad you're here now, man. That's what Mr. Batter's saying. So big him up. Leave the Klarna settings alone. I wish I could, bro. I wish I could. I wish I could. Do you know what I'm saying? But Arsenal don't. We need to tell them to do that. Do you know what I mean? That's what we really need to do. Tell them, leave the Klarna settings alone, bruv. Sometimes if you want quality, you gotta pay for it. Yeah. You want sunshine, you gotta pay for it. Sometimes if it ain't the right time of year, you're gonna pay a little bit more. You're gonna pay a little bit more to go and get the sun. Like, come on, man. Big up Binks, Mr. Batter. Did I read yesterday that you are based in New Delhi? Big up, man. Big up Yuvraj. Hope you are well today, my bro. Big yourself up, man. Thank you for passing through. Vigilante, Mr. Battered. If you click on this comment, you will see the option to go to channel. Can sub quicker from there. Big up, big up. Yuvraj, welcome in early, mate. Big up Everest. Hope you're well today as well. Quaja, bigging up Yuvraj. Dappin's going round. Mr. Battered, big up Vigilante. How was everyone today? We're not too bad. We're not too bad. We're okay. You know what I mean? We're juggling fucking sick kids and anniversaries of deaths and all sorts of stuff. You know what I mean? You know, going to schools, bloody ADHD stuff. There's loads of stuff going on. Mumsy's up and down with health. But other than that, you know, I was about to say can't complain. I ain't gonna say that. Big yourself up though, man. Hope you're well today, Yuvraj. Big yourself up. Speaking of Klarna, I need to do some online shopping for summer. Big up, man. Yeah, there you go. There you go. When you know what I mean? Imagine if you was worth like millions of pounds though. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be doing Klarna. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted something, you just probably go out and buy it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, not every day haggle. Not every day, bruv. Not every day haggle. Big up Peppermint Freedom. Hope you are well today, my bro. Big yourself up. Make sure everyone's smashing the like on the way in or way out. I appreciate it. Battered saying Vigilante cheers and subbed. The background sound is great. Okie dokie. Or is it not great? Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. We gotta get a better setup, man. We gotta get a better setup. But we're still in phase 2, like I said, until I can obviously get myself situated, whether I'm gonna be down at my mum's for a bit and whatever. Anyway, doing all right. Hope you are well. You free, yeah. Big up, man. Big up. Giving them clap sounds, mental still. I know. I said I'll give you the clap. Everyone's like, raw, pause. I'm like, nah, not STDs, bro. The clap, you know what I mean? Thanks, really appreciate the sub. Big up Vigilante, man. Yeah, man, let's help him out. Let's try and get him to 100 subs. Yuvraj, I'm okay. Still a bit down from what happened to Jota, but I'm doing better. I'm glad to hear it, bro. You know what I mean? Without being insensitive, do you know what I mean? Life ticks on, bro. Life ticks on, unfortunately. And business and sport and, you know, family that you've still got, you know, everyone's still here. Everyone's still expected to carry on. It's not nice, is it? It's horrible. Let's be honest. It's horrible. And tragic for his wife, tragic for his kids, tragic for his parents. Just tragic all round, man. Honestly. And what a crazy 48 hours of football. We had the Voldemort incident afterwards, which for me just made me ask more questions than the answers that I'm getting. But most of the answers are pretty obvious. You know what I mean? Like, did the club know? Well, yes, they did. Did they still back him? Obviously. Do you know what I mean? Was that bad? Yes, it was. No one can tell me, you know, because obviously Jez is like people making videos about it, still an open case, which is all very true. You are innocent until proven guilty. However, we all know how things go in these situations. Yeah, even if he is proven innocent, the ladies that have done all the accusations, they're probably gonna get a smack on the wrist at best. Nothing will probably even happen to them. That's the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Just like in any kind of business or any workplace, the moment any of that kind of stuff's hanging over your head, you're on gardening leave, bro. We separate ourselves. You'll still get your pay or whatnot until we know what's going on. So I don't believe my club handled that well. I will say it. It's like people don't want to criticize the club, but I will. Of course I love the club, but you can criticize what you love because you want it to do better. That's where we're at, people. You know what I mean? That's obviously why the contract never got sorted, but now we know what's going on. I'm glad it never got sorted. It could never have been okay. You know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't. You probably won't live it down, even if he is innocent. So at the end of the day, we need to distance ourselves. That's just it. In any business, obviously, Tone was given credit for Arsenal for sticking by him because obviously, you know, innocent until proven guilty and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, if there's enough evidence to charge you, bruv, that's enough evidence to go on gardening leave. Because like I keep saying, Dutch Avelli, if you guys know that guy, UK rapper, got cancelled, never ever went to court, never got charged. Do you know what I'm saying? Court of public opinion. Whereas this guy, you've now been charged. It's all over the place. It's public news. Therefore, they've obviously got enough to do that. So now my stance is different. Now it's like, yeah, cool. We distance ourselves from him. If you're innocent, good for you. If you're guilty, throw him under the jail. But I ain't gonna say, you know what I mean, much more than that. I mean, what is there to say? If you're talking about a footballing, in footballing terms, our midfield is weaker now that he's not in it. But there's no way he could have stayed in it with those things hanging over his head. I'm sorry, it's not right. It's not fair in certain aspects, but it's life. It's the nature of the beast. Yeah. When people are cussing out my internet, and calling me unks, and it's the nature of the beast, isn't it? Yeah. If I try and put myself out there and come online and people are calling me Paper Potter and the mixed race league gunner, I've heard it all. Do you see what I'm saying? Racist stuff, gay. I've been called lots of stuff, a bum, just for putting my face on the internet. You know what I mean? And like Static saying, leave PayPal alone. Now you want me to leave the geezers. I ain't gonna leave Arsenal alone, innit? Because that was bad what you did. There's nothing I can do about it. Keep going on about it. Well, I don't know. If there was enough pressure, maybe hierarchy or Arteta, maybe someone would have to hold the chop for that. Do you see what I'm saying? But that don't look like it's gonna happen either. What has Arsenal done? They've distanced themselves. He ain't our player from the 30th of June. It's a legal thing. We can't talk. Just like most of the top gooners. Do you know what I'm saying? How are you gonna try and explain this one? How are you gonna try and spin that into a positive? Because that's all they do. I'm kind of, it's like you guys want to get into the cabal, yeah. You guys want to get into the Arsenal fan club so you can get your press passes and all of that. And then part of your job is to positive spin everything. PR. Public relations, that's their job. Whatever the club do, yes, it's great because of this, because of that. Now it's your job to find the positives. Some people might say it's our job to find the negatives, but that's not true. Because if you were doing things right and if you was being competent and we was obviously moving like we had our big boy pants on, then where can I find the negativity in that? I've got to be happy, right? I'm now going to be able to look forward. And they want to call us negative. It's crazy, guys. Big up Static, definite legend out here. Hope you're well today, my bro. Big up Quaja, leave the geezer alone. Big up Shane, man. 17 likes. I know we can do better than that, guys. Obviously, the numbers have dropped a little bit, but I'm still expecting 40. So let's go. If we can get to 30 before the stream's done, then I want my playback gang to get us the rest of the way. Big up Static, man. Doing the good work as usual. Vigilante, of course, bro. I've got to support the real ones. Big up, man. And make sure that you're doing the same, Vigilante, innit? Anyone that subscribes, show them some love. You know what I mean? Everyone get a subscriber. You get a Oprah Winfrey settings, bro. That's what I want to see. Quash is bigging up Static. Big up, man. Views, are you going to add the link? Now, I don't know if I am today, bro. I don't know if I am because I said, obviously, I've got, these two already beefing. My daughter's not well. I've got lots of stuff to do. So I don't know how long this stream's going to be today. You know what I mean? Obviously, we started off with 40. We're at 25 now. It's going up and down. I don't know. It don't look like it today, if I'm going to be dreadfully honest with you guys. Tuesday, tomorrow, though, things should be a little bit more settled around the house. So yes, I should be giving out the link then, and then I'm doing it under the lens and stuff. So tomorrow will probably be the day for any of you guys that want to jump on and have your say. You've Roger saying Gyokeres is a good signing. Of course he is, bro. No one can tell me he ain't. And like I keep saying, you can't compare him to strikers of old. You just can't, because we're not in that day and age anymore. Video killed the radio star. It did. Or systems killed creativity in football, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta's turning all of our players into sporks. When you look at the talent pool for strikers, is very small in world football right now. Is Gyokeres in that talent pool? Yes, he is. You can't name me the top best strikers in the world and his name ain't in there. So it is a good signing. It's just as simple as that. Yes, it's a risk. Every player is a risk. Every single player is a risk. But when you buy someone like this, you buy what's called a calculated risk. He's expected to hit the ground running. It's that simple. Exactly, my guy. Big up, man. Gyokeres over. Come on, bro. Big up Yuvraj. That goes without saying. I've heard people trying to talk up Sesko like he's better than Gyokeres. Based on what? On those compilations you saw? Because that's not what my eyes told me. Chinese whispers with the eyes, guys. That's not what my eyes told me, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Big up Mr. Battered. This is Sporting saying they don't want to haggle. You're getting your careers. It's just engagement farming at this point from Fabrizio and the gang. That's a good point as well, because he is guilty of engagement farming. That's why I say even Ornstein, I don't believe, even Sky, I don't literally believe every single thing. But when everyone's on the same page like this, when you're seeing Ornstein, Fabrizio, even Sky, when you're seeing everyone on the same page talking about Arsenal advancing on Gyokeres, now I can start to believe a little bit. Still might flop. It still might not happen. You know what I mean? But I am getting a little bit giddy, guys. It might not look like it. It might not look like it. But the moment I see that yellow ticker, bro, and it's, bro, it's, oi. I don't even know if I'm going to go mad on video. I just might go mad online. You know what I mean? In comes some new merchandise for the first time since like 2006 or so. I swear to God. Just out of defiance. You finally given me something that I want. And like I said, let me give the clap to RB Leipzig. Because if they weren't greedy motherfuckers trying to out-Klarna the Klarners, you know what I mean? You're trying to out-Klarna the Klarners. You know, like meet the Klarners. That's us. That's Arsenal. And you man are trying to run those games. You know you fucked up, right? All of you Arteta sexuals, bro. And don't get it twisted. All of these people that were trying to talk up the Slovenian kangaroo and how endangered he is, do you know what I'm saying? And how special his existence is, right? They really wanted Gyokeres. Don't get it twisted. Because they were all coming in their pants for Gyokeres when Berta came, when it was, oh, now it's Berta that likes Gyokeres. Everyone, Gyokeres. You get me? If we're getting Madu Eggy bread, bigger Alfie for that one, because he's the first person I see say that. Yeah? Big him up. Go and subscribe to Alfie D. If we get Madu Eggy bread, yeah, I don't even know if we're getting Eze, let alone Rodrigo. If we get Madu Eggy bread and Eze, would you guys be happy with that? Like I said, I can kind of accept NordVPN, not accept, like it's a bit easier to swallow. You know, more rejects from Chelsea and Kepa, backup goalkeeper. You know, it's a little bit easier to swallow. But 40 to 50 M's. 40 to 50 M's on Madu Eggy bread for him to come and be just another version of Martinelli and Trossard and that. That doesn't make no sense. Even if we got Eze and then you try to give me Madu Eggy bread, I'm still not happy with it, bro. Now I've heard people saying we're just going to have numbers. It's just going to be a versatile option to bring on, back up for Saka. But then what does that mean for Ethan then? Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's bad business. Save the money. Use Ethan a little bit more. Use Ethan as backup to Saka. Fuck it. Do you know what I'm saying? And then go and get me Eze, bro. And if we don't get Rodrigo after that, it's a shame, but I don't know. You got me Gyokeres, fucking Eze and Saka up front. It's looking a bit better, innit? It's looking a bit different. Obviously, if you go and get me a proper left winger like a Lookman or a Rodrigo or Semenyo even, do you get it? Then it's looking even better. So these guys, you know, these guys are guilty of engagement farming as well. Absolutely. But like I said, when they're all on the same page like this, I tend to kind of say, okay, especially when I'm, like I said, I went onto Sky. I showed you guys. You're seeing it on there as well. So I'm like, all right, maybe there's a little something to this story. And I'm out here praying and hoping. Wish Arsenal got Sesko. Exactly. Exactly. You're a Liverpool fan. Do you know what I mean? Not to say Sesko's rubbish, but don't be talking down Gyokeres because Arteta fancies Sesko. That's what pisses me off. Just say what you honestly think. Just like I said, I can't control if we get Sesko or not. Do I want him? No. Do I think it's the right move? No. Do I think it's win now? No. But if Arsenal get him, am I gonna like not support him? Of course I'm not. I will support him because he's an Arsenal player. And I was even saying I don't want Sesko, but if Arsenal and Arteta want Sesko, why is it not done yet? Do you know what I mean? And I just got to thank the footballing gods. I got to thank the footballing gods that, you know, RB Leipzig are greedy motherfuckers. That's what I got to do. Big them up. Trying to out-clan the claners. It's never going to happen, bro. Do you know what I mean? Big up Static. Gyokeres hasn't joined Arsenal officially. Hope it will happen soon. Yeah. No one's saying he's joined us officially, but he's come out kind of like Kudus and he's pigeonholed himself in it because he's saying that he only wants Arsenal. So I very much doubt that other clubs are going to be sniffing around now when he's come out and said that. Now, it's possible. Is it likely? I don't know. I don't think so. But big up, bro. Big up Static again. Views, facts. I said that on Shane's channel. Now I'm terrified of AI. I'm seeing it all on social media platform. AI is actually doing a lot. It's working for certain people. There's certain AI platforms where you can have AI employees, bro, and they're doing your calendar and they're sorting out your emails. It's getting mad. It's getting mad. If you think that there's people making money off of it, hey, Skynet. I told you, bro. Skynet. If you know about Terminator, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Big up Mr. Battered. Static. Big up, bro. Hope you're well. Big up all the dappins. Views. I'll be back soon, hopefully. Have a good show. I have mixed feelings about Zubimendi, but I'm glad he's finally joined the Arsenal. Yeah, man, same. I watched his interviews and that. He don't really look like a talker. I don't feel like he's, you know, oh, he turned down everyone in Liverpool just to come to Arsenal. Like, I don't really buy into that. I don't know what it was, bro. Maybe it's the Spanish contingent. Maybe Arteta like lipsed him or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I can't tell you. But he's here. So it is what it is. Big up Jimbo. Hope you're well today, bro. Got a few minutes before my interview. So now so I will calm down listening to this. Big yourself up, bro. And good luck for that interview, my G. We wish you all the luck in the world, my bro. Just relax, and I'm sure you will do fine. Big up Binks. Not enough club card points at Tesco. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. They were like, oh, you thought you had points on there, but it's not showing on our system, so you're gonna have to pay some money now. And then, you know, like Stepto and Son at the till, like, what? Pay money? Give me back those coupons, mate. I'm going to Iceland. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bruv. I'm telling you. Absolutely crazy. Quaja's laughing at Binks. Big up, man. Yeah, that was funny. Stack saying, I can't stand Leipzig. My German friends know they are scumbags. The football club itself is all about money. They are getting what they deserve, especially after missing out on Europe. There you go, bruv. And, you know, there's talk that they might have to sell Xavi Simmons as well. So these guys need money. It's the same for West Ham. That's why I was saying yesterday on Tony's channel, because there's a guy, James, and he's obviously he knows more about the club than I do. He reckons that it's a Sullivan move to take the heat off him and don't get any backlash that Kudus might get sold. And I'm just like, bro, if Kudus don't want to be here, it is what it is. Like, you need to get the most money that you can, especially because it looks like West Ham ain't splashing the cash like that. You need to sell to buy. So why pigeonhole yourself? If that was a Sullivan move, why only say Tottenham and then you've only got one club to deal with? It's like Gyokeres. You're only saying you want Arsenal. That's what's coming out of his mouth. It's like when Nico said he only wanted Barca, everyone else had to fall back. It's only because Barca couldn't stump up no money. Do you know what I mean? That's the reason why he signed a death row contract at Bilbao. No ambition, by the way, in my opinion. For Nico Williams. Big up Shane saying fact static. Big up the legend that is Shane. 20 likes, like and subscribe. That's a little bit better. Let's try and get that to 30 before we end the stream. Let's see if we can get that to 40 with playback. I don't know because the numbers are not numbered. Well, they're going up and down. They're not too bad, but it's going up and down. Big up Quaja. Big up Jimbo. Peppermint, he said views. We had an intervention with Leipzig causing the deal to collapse. Yeah, there you go, bro. There had to be an intervention. You guys are asking for bare money. What has Sesko done, by the way? And I've heard this from other rival fans, United fans, Chelsea fans. What has Sesko done for them to be asking for 85.5, and some outlets saying they're asking for 90 million euros for Benjamin Tesco. What has he done in world football? He ain't even had a breakout season. Now, big up Months, when he done his video about Gyokeres, he was showing, bro, this guy's been banging for the last 4 or 5 seasons, bro. His last 2 seasons in the championship, 17 goals and a few assists, and then he got 25 goals the season after that in the championship. Then he went to Portugal. We don't even need to talk about that. We know the numbers that he's got over there. 6 and 8 in the Champions League. Bangs for Sweden. Like, I'm not saying he's going to come and get 20, 30 goals or 25 to 30 goals, but I reckon he'll get 20 goals in the Premier League. And if he don't, he'll be very close, 18, 19. And we've got nothing near that at the moment at our club. And I believe, and that'll be his debut season. Once he gets used to how we play, and I think he'll even go on after that, because that's what Gyokeres has been doing. Sesko, on the other hand, he's been going backwards the last 3 years. 16, 14, 13 in the Bundesliga. So there you go. There you go. Big up Peppermint. Hear you, Kwaja. Look, Maduwakey. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Don't want that to go through, bruv. The only way I'd even... there's no way I could even accept it, even if we got Rodrigo, bro. Because if you're spending 40 to 50 million there, especially if you like, you know what I mean? We can go and give that to Palace and say, look, we'll give you 60 whatever, but we'll give you this 40, 50 million up front. Bosh, you know, like that. For Eze. Or even for Madrid. Yeah, we're gonna, but it ain't gonna be Klarna. We've got 40 to 50 million to give you right now. That's what we should be doing. So there's no way Maduwake is going to be, you know, less bitter because of the money we're going to spend on him. Oh, but what if you got him after Eze and Rodrigo? Then maybe it'd be a bit more acceptable. But the money we're going to spend on him is still too much. Do you know what I mean? The only way, I said on Tony's channel yesterday, the only way it makes sense that we get Maduwake is if it's like 10 million, 15 million tops. You know what I mean? Big up Static. He says, Shane Guna, fact for you, Germans hate the team Leipzig. And no, I'm not kidding. Well, there you go. There you go. Big up Binks. Now just to ditch Chelsea deal. That would be brilliant. Please, come on, we have to pray together. I'm not even religious. I'm praying to the footballing gods. We can all do that. Yeah. If there is a Lord out there, the footballing gods, do not bring this eggy bread to the carpet this season. Do not let the incompetent fools at this club waste more money. Please, Lord, will you fill up the hole in the bucket? You brought Berta through. We've all been expecting competency, and we don't know if we've been getting it. Can you make it clear, Lord? Can you give us a sign? You guys better have been praying as well, you know, because I do this every night. Don't let me down, you know, viewers. Big up Paris Mandem. Hope you're good today, my G. Big up views and chat. Big you up, my guy. Hope you're good, man. Mr. Batter's giving salutes. Big up Zero. Others' interest takes days to complete transfer. Arsenal, literally. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, you know, as Piers Morgan Jr. was saying, you know, oh, we're doing these other deals because they're the drink and that's easy. And it's, bro, it's not. If you just stop trying to do Klarna, if you just say, look, we need this done, all of the fans are going to be over the moon. We're going to start making our money back straight away on shirt sales. You know, just pay the fucking money. It's cheaper than Tesco. It's cheaper. All of these other strikers, Ekatike, 100 million euros. Are you sure? Do you know what I'm saying? That's where we're at the moment. And we got other people coming online saying you're paying for the package. So it's not just the player and the talent, you're paying for the prospect. I'm like, fuck all of that, bro. If you ain't done nothing in football, I ain't paying for what might be. Do you know what I mean? Or yeah, you'll get those what might be in installments, bro. Do you know what I mean? Add-ons. I don't know, man. Big up Zero though, each and every time. Arsenal literally taking months. That's what I'm saying, bro. Years for that burger to come through, and it still ain't even here yet, guys. If you've gone over there, you're advancing talks, you've got everything sewn up. If they want like 70 million, like, euros, then just fucking give it to them. What is 70 million euros in Great British pounds? I think it's like 60 something million. Like, why are we messing about? I think we're gonna pay less money than Havertz in Great British pounds. 7 million euros in pounds. It's 60 million euros. Just fucking give it to them. It's 60 million pounds, sorry. It's less than Kai Havertz, the absolute donkey. Just give it and we move. Big up Zero, man. Big up Jimbo again. Not forgetting the Real Madrid manager still remembers his Liverpool days with fondness. There you go, bruv. There you go. Slovenia. Okay. Slovenian kangaroo. Yeah. Big yourself up, Quaja. Big up Mr. Battered. Zesty scouting report. Bro. Zesty scouting reports, bro. Well, everybody, we have Mosquito, the Mosquito defender. I've never seen him before, but I can tell you he's the best defender in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? In 2 or 3 years' time, he's going to be the new Gabriel Magalhaes. Like, these guys are just shut the fuck up, bro. We know you want to be a part of the Illuminati. If Diddy was throwing parties over here, free costs, these men would all be there. They'd all be there trying to get their press passes and interviews. You know, branch Bavidians. Big up Peppermint Freedom, my brothers. Big up, man. Big up everyone in there, man. Big up Jimbo, my guy from Quaja. Yeah, look, market opportunities, bro. Market opportunity FC. Well, if we was, then we'd have things tied up very quick. Unless you're talking about Open Go FC with the likes of Norgard, Kepa. Of course, we're going to get those deals done. These guys will bend over backwards to come for us, bro. Pause. Do you know what I'm saying? Bend over backwards. Big up Jimbo, big up Quaja, big up Rabona. See, now that there's another club involved, other clubs involved, it looks like Rodrigo might go. Yes, when it was just Arsenal, I wasn't worried. I hear that. But what you need to realize, like I keep saying, that's the only way that we'd never come like a season or two ago, put 80 to 100 million down and say we're looking to take Rodrigo off you. Like, no, it has to be like, oh, like I said, yes, no, maybe. You know, and like I said, man, I'm not confident that it's gonna happen, but I wouldn't rule it out totally. I wouldn't. I just got a crazy feeling in my tummy, kind of like Arteta. But now, not even now, Shane said it as well. Arsenal will not be the only club in for him. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think that. The moment that other clubs know that he can be, you know, he can be got. And the whole internet's making a big deal of the fact that he's not starting none of these Club World Cup games. So, like I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, I'm not confident that we will sign him, but I'm confident that, like I said, if we was to put our big boy pants on and we shake the tree, something will fall out. We'll be leaving with something. I don't know why, bro. I just feel like that. But of course, if PSG and Man City come, then boy. But big up Rabona. I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you know what I mean? Because it is true. He wants to play left wing. He's keep getting dashed out to the right. He's not getting starts. He wants to feel important. So if you come to Arsenal, you're going to be a legend straight off the bat. I'm going to be on it because we're starving. We're starving. Gyokeres, if he comes to us, you're a legend straight away. Before even kicking the ball, we're starving. You know, starving. So any chance to get Rodrigo, we got to be trying, man. Big up Zero saying View saying Leipzig being too greedy, but Sporting want more. Isn't either can still happen. No, because Sporting want more, yes, but Sporting's the money that they're willing to accept is a lot lower. Yeah, Cesco they want 85.5 or 90 million euros. So it's the same thing. But where the two players are at two different prices, we know what Arsenal's like. They're cheapos. That's why we're now getting from everyone that we're in advanced talks with Gyokeres because it's cheaper. And even if we do pay 70, it's 60 million UK pounds, bro. Like, so it's the same thing, but it's not because the two players are at different value points. So if you've got the more expensive player trying to rise their prices even higher, like, we're going to go for the cheaper option. The cheaper option's trying to rise their prices up, but it's still very much affordable. It's very much affordable. So, you know what I mean? And like I said, you know, this could have been Sporting. It could have been Sporting doing the same thing, and I would have been thanking. Say, for instance, I wanted, I don't know, Osherman, or we're going in for Osherman. Or say, for instance, I wanted Sesko. And then you've got Sesko at 60 million, and you got Gyokeres at 60 million, and Sporting are trying to fart arse her out. Then pivot, go and get Gyokeres. Go and get Sesko. And if I wanted Sesko, I'll be saying the same thing. That's what you got to realize, Zero. I wanted Gyokeres. I don't think Sesko's the right move for Arsenal. I just don't. And a lot of people feel the same way as me. So if I don't feel you're the right move, of course I'm going to be saying thank you for Leipzig for being too greedy, because you guys are trying to be too greedy when the price is already set very close to 100 million euros. Sporting are being a little bit more greedy, not even too greedy, a little bit more greedy. And they've come out saying, we know we ain't going to get the big money, 80 to 100 million euros for a player at that age. So we'd be paying 70 million euros probably up front with a few million in add-ons. Calm. That's 60 million Great British pounds. That's less than Havertz. There shouldn't be an argument for anyone, from anyone. You know what I mean? But yes, I understand obviously they're doing this, but like I said, it's different because they're at two different value points, bro. And we know what Arsenal's like. Big up Zero again, depend on who blinks first, Sporting or Leipzig. I don't even think Leipzig's in it anymore, to be honest with you. I don't. But we'll see. We will see. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And this is what you were saying before, but did you explain how it's moving? Kind of mad. Alonso definitely wouldn't want Rodrigo walking alone. Oh, what do you mean at Liverpool? Okay, fair play. That's quite funny actually. Big up Rabona. Indeed so. It's a shame, but it is World Cup year and players want time on the pitch. Exactly. And that's what Ethan's doing. And big up Ethan and his team. Because if Arsenal can't guarantee you time, then you're going to have to look after your career, big man. That will kill me as an Arsenal fan. But I would hope that would then put pressure on all of the Arsenal fans to unite for once and get this terrorist out of our football club. You got lag on your camera. Like I said, man, I've got multiple Xboxes pumping in the house as well. So it's probably why the numbers are going up and down if it's being laggy, but I can't do nothing about that. I've got my charger in on my Mac as well. There's literally nothing I can do about that today, guys. You know, got fiber, but obviously it's not that good, and it's meant to be able to last when everyone's using. Most of the time it's okay, but every now and again it isn't. So I do apologize. City might get rid of Nico Gonzalez after just 6 months, because that's what big clubs do, bro. It's not FIFA, it's not Football Manager. It is. You have to take a risk. You have to keep on spending money. That's just the cold hard facts. Every player is a risk. If you want to be at the big boy table, you've got to pay for calculated risks, and you've got to keep on spending money. And if it don't work out, you move players on as quick as you can. You don't let them rot on your bench like Arteta, giving them no market value. You're not putting them in the window. So how are we going to get any value for these players if they never play? Do you understand what I'm saying? This is another dumb move by the people at the club. This is why Chelsea can always spend, because they sell better than us. Every club sells better than us. We are a joke at buying and selling, literally. Big up Everest, though. Big up Views from Vincenzo, man. Nice to have you in here, my bro. Big up, man. Hand waving pink. It's the emojis. Big yourself up. The Musiala injury, bless him, has really thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. Yeah, bro. It really has. So, you know, Bayern's going to be out here trying to do bits as well. Michelle Ellis, nice to see you over here, miss. I'm here just listening. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for passing through. Just make sure you guys smash the like on the way in or way out. Jimbo, if he's going to leave, I'd love for it to be Liverpool. Bro, that might kind of calm down the bad relations between, you know, Liverpool. Is there even bad relations between Liverpool and Madrid? I don't think there is. I just think it's the Liverpool fans and Trent. Big up Waffle. You mean Waffle Dot? That's not me. No, I don't. It's you, the one that's making the videos for Shane, right? I didn't know that the other person edited videos, or I don't know. I didn't mean that person though, so definitely not my bro. Big up Everest, Vigilante. Do you have his WhatsApp? You may need to DM him on the issue. Bro, you can bro, it's fine. I can't do nothing about it though. All right, if that's the case, if it's still mashing up, then we will just come to a close. Obviously, I did want to try and get through the comments, but if it's doing Morse code and it's no good to watch, then we're gonna have to end the stream, because like I said, we got a very active house today. Everyone using the internet. It's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult, man. Very, very difficult sometimes. But most of the time I'm all right, and then other days it's bad. So my apologies. Big up Vincenzo 41 watching. Smash the likes up. That would be nice, innit? It's dropped down a little bit now though. Everyone smash the likes. Views has added me on WhatsApp. He needs to message me. I can't see him on my contacts. Oh my god, it's always something in it, but it don't matter anyway. It don't matter because I can't. What can I do about it, guys? There ain't no one pedaling as much as you might think. Someone's in the corner pedaling. I can't tell them to pedal faster. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, I've got my sick daughter at home. My son, obviously, he's only doing a set hours at school a week. He's already been in and he's home. He's on his Xbox. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, people. It's unfortunate. Isn't Flex the nephew of Robbie? I think he is, man. Yeah, look, Views doing the robot. Yeah, man. So it must be fucked then today. It must be fucked. And the thing is, it's also fucked on StreamYard as well, because every time I've been on there, I'm getting told that there's issues over there. So look, all right, look, if I'm doing the robot, there's no point in me trying to stay. I thought today would be the first day that I actually get through the bloody comments, because I was really trying to. But we are doing the robot. We are doing the Morse code. So hopefully we can be back tomorrow and be back better. What are we, Monday today? Catch me at 7. Like I said, I should be on with Rashid, and then probably back tomorrow with another intervention and under the lens, and an intervention and under the lens on Wednesday. You know, more people should be out of the house, so hopefully even tomorrow, hopefully the internet should hold up a bit better. Let's see. Deluded's on. Dan is on. Durag Diaries is on. Okay, TJ Warren's upcoming. Let's send you over to the 12th man. I done DG last time. I done Durag recently as well. Let's send you over to Potsy. Big up everyone in the chat. 30 of you guys in here. Smash the like on the way in or way out. Well, it's the way out now. I do apologize for the Morse code internet today. Get over there and say Views Raid. Catch me back later at 7 on Rashid. Catch me tomorrow. Clean through one-on-one. Intervention under the lenses. Plenty of content. I do apologize about the internet. Have a great day, people. Have a great day. Views Raid. I want to see it over there, guys, because I'm going to go over there now. Views Raid. Big yourself up, viewers. Big yourself up, man.